So now we discuss those moments when you're touched by EIE, innit? When you're touched by EIE. Recently, I've had an experience. I was using the computer and it glitched in a certain way. Classic EIE, where it's a glitch, reasons unknown, but the way I'm looking at EIE, I had a suggestion and it was reasonable, I suppose, but it made me think, what else could be going on? The kind of glitch that I had happened during a time when the KP index had been elevated on Earth, and the KP index is what I'm reading in this card, EIE. So basically, I put the caps lock on and lowercase letters appear. I put it off, uppercase letters appear. Now a glitch like that is caused by the geomagnetic storm, I suppose, and particles getting through from a coronal mass ejection. We're talking cosmic rays. And it doesn't just glitch the computer, it glitches human beings as well, because we are, architecturally speaking, a bit similar to computers. We got cells, we got brain cells, they're called neurons, I think, and these cells are electrochemical. They also operate with electromagnetism and electricity. They release small amounts of electromagnetism, but you're gonna need a magnet the size of this room to detect the magnetic field around your skull that's emanating from your brain activity. But anyway, so magnetism, when it interacts with the geomagnetic storm, it does have an effect, because your consciousness is sensitive to things that we can't even measure as well, because you're sensitive to displacements or variable movements that are in the order of microns, picometers or something like that. I mean, the sensitivity that generates consciousness is very delicate, and it's highly sensitive anyway. So basically, if I see my computer being messed up, I know that EIE must have put a T in me. EIE. So I suggest today is the 26th of February 2021, and this event happened yesterday, so I suppose by now there'll be a lot of people glitching about. There was some, I don't know what class it was, I think it was G1 or X something, the type of coronal mass ejection that happened, I think it was last week. It could have been this week, a few days ago. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember well. But basically, I'm sure there's been human beings that you've been seeing glitching like a computer. Sometimes it's becoming more frequent, but I'm glad that I know that I'm not going mad, because the KP index elevated is a sign that there's a major disturbance in the geomagnetic field of Earth, and that's liable to cause all these interactions that we see with our electronic devices and that. So has anybody else been touched by IEE? If you look at the date that I just said out loud, 26th of February 2021 onwards, or thereabouts. So I'd like to hear about stories where you've had glitches that come from when these KP indexes are elevated, because that's what IEE is, isn't it? IEE, 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 IEE. Yeah. It's just a meditation, you know. Yeah, so if you've got any stories like that where you've got the perception of the world and you look at it one time and you look away, you look back, and it's completely different now. I mean, these events have been happening to me all my life, but they've become background now. So, but now, a closer inspection, I'm trying to see if there's a correlation between the glitches that led to some of the events that I've had in my past regarding how I perceive things in life, and, you know, the KP index, the geomagnetic field of Earth, maybe the glitching that comes the same way how you see an electric device glitching, is what caused some of the misconceptions that we have. But if that's proven to be true, then it's a many wows thing, because as you would have noticed, this is a narrative that's alternative to the general one, because it's another way of seeing things, but it still adds up, because if you can correlate with a KP index when it's elevated, then I suppose you can develop a plan around that. But this is IEE in there. IEE. I'm keeping an eye on everything. So quick, it's all messed up. I just hit me. It's kind of like you put a T in it. Yeah, so it kind of shook me, because like these events happen all the time, but the coloration, I mean, everybody's in a different world, and how do these events manifest in your one. So, you know, to be privy to an event like that is a blessing as well, because like you get to talk to the Most High. You kind of, you talk to the random events around, but when you see the intelligence in them ones and you can relate it to something, then you have found the cause and that helps you out. But IEE is a way of explaining that, and it's alternative, but I think it's useful sometimes just to have fun with things and not to think about it too hard. But yeah, that's the message I wanted to find. If you've been touched by these things during those T events that come around, I should say, then yeah, post a comment or something, let me know. IEE. Stay well, innit? I'm buzzed right now on IEE. IEE. So that's what I was telling you. My mind's all over the place. I still got to assess things. So I feel like if we track these events, yeah, eventually something will emerge where we look at the bigger picture, and I swear it will look different from up above. You know, that's another lecture. I'm done.